So stick around to the very end so we can give you the PDF of where you rank as a nice guy, because the complete opposite of being a nice guy, it's what? It's mean, unpleasant, asshole, pestering, many words we can use for it. But what does it mean to be a nice guy? And why does it suck to be a nice guy? I mean, let's see, what's wrong with that, right? I want to be a nice guy. You want to be a nice guy. Here's the reality of it. And it's one thing that nice guys don't do, and this applies to everything in life. But nice guys, when you stay nice in everything you do, you simply miss a lot of opportunities. Whether it's dating, whether it's career, whether it's investments, whether it's a lot of things, just because you're worried about something you do could potentially offend somebody. So let's look at this pendulum here together. So on the far left, on the screen that you're looking at, you see the nice guy. On the far right, it shows pestering. The next level after nice is somebody who is timid, right? They're in a room, they have thoughts, they want to do things. In their minds, they're role-playing that a conversation they're having with somebody, or they're wanting to present something or wanting to say something, but they don't because they're timid. In their mind, they said it. In their mind, they said what the other person said, but what happens in their mind doesn't play out in real life. So timid, it's going to be very hard to win in business and in life if you're going to be timid constantly. The next one is somebody who's very confident. There's a lot of confident people who are nice. They're not insecure. They don't second guess themselves. They're just quiet and they're confident, but they don't do one thing. And you ready? They don't ask. They simply don't ask, even though they're confident, even though they may be the sharpest cat in the room, even though they may have a lot to offer, but they're just confidently quiet. Even though they're confidently quiet, they're missing out on a lot of different opportunities. Then right in the middle is somebody that's very rational. Here's how they think to themselves. If I were to ask the question, they're probably going to say this, so there's no point in me asking the question because I already know what the answer to the question is going to be. I'm not going to be asking the question. They're probably not going to be doing business with us because rationally, this doesn't make any sense to ask. Versus, you don't know. You're assuming. You don't know if they're going to say yes to your product. You don't know if she's going to say yes to going out with you. You don't know any of that. The only way you know is if you do what? Is if you ask. Now we're going into the space where you're going to have more opportunities, but also, you know what comes with more opportunities? Also more rejections. So the next level is somebody that's assertive. Now you're going into good space. Assertive is somebody that's very comfortable asserting themselves in a conversation, asserting themselves in an event to be talking to people. Hi, I'm John. I like your suit. What's your name? What do you do for a living? Are you from here? Where are you from? Oh, wow. How do you know Billy with the party that he put together? How do you know Mary? How far you go back with Mary? Very interesting. What do you do for business? You're assertive. You're able to have those types of conversations, right? When you're being assertive. The next one after assertive is you're able to challenge and push back a little bit. So now what does it mean to challenge and push back? You know, like for example, imagine you're sitting at a table and there's 8 people talking there. And everyone's talking about the fact that who's the greatest basketball player of all time? Or who's the greatest president of all time? Or what happened to COVID here? Oh, the debate on faith, religion, business, politics, sports, cars. What's the fastest car in the world? What's the best exotic car in the world? And I think it's a Ferrari. I think it's a Lambo. I think it's a this. And you could sit there and be rational and not say anything, but somebody could say the following. You know what, John? I understand where you're going, but I have to push back. Let me explain to you why. It depends if you like a Lambo. Most buyers of Lamborghini, most buyers of Ferrari are this. And then the other person can come back and say, yeah, I understand what you're saying. I know the history, but I'm telling you, Aston Martin is this. So forget about the thing. It's done. You push back a little bit. Everybody goes in their cars. They leave this party. Everyone's having a cigar. They're having a drink. Whatever it may be. When they go in the car, those 10 people in the car are going to say, what do you think about what he said when he pushed back and he said Aston Martin? I disagree with them. He actually has a good point, but they're talking about you. Because you challenge and you push back. Now you're a topic of discussion. That's the benefit of being assertive and challenging and pushing back instead of being timid or confident or quiet or rational or nice. You're missing out on many opportunities because those 10 people, when they go to the next party, you know what everyone's going to ask? Is such and such going to be there? Oh, yeah, he's coming. I can't wait to see him again. Oh, hey, what's up, Aston Martin guy? No matter what, they remember you. You're memorable, right? If you're on this side. Now, can you go past challenging and pushback and be a little bit too much? Yes. That's when you go into the pestering mode. And when you go into the pestering mode, now you're annoying. Now you're a little too much. Now people don't want to be around people that pester, right? There's a level that you go a little bit too much where you're overly doing it. Like I'll do some business meetings and some.